911, there you could area.
Hey everybody, sorry about episode 122. Here we are at 122.2. We had some technical difficulties, and then I got a story. So getting a story is more important than you guys. My apologies, my bad. And then I went home and grabbed a bite to eat. So yeah, a few things have happened since the last I saw you. My mom even sent me a text that said number 122 was a bit odd, ? And I wrote back, okay. Sometimes we have technical difficulties, and when we do, I deal with them accordingly. And sometimes you gotta go like this. I'm out. So I let the difficulty pass by. I went and grabbed a vehicle versus pedestrian in Maywood. I got ran down by a fan. I literally thought I ran something or somebody over, the way that she stopped the car and yelled, "Stop, stop." And I went and grabbed myself a bite to eat. Because my wife thinks of me. BG, just because you asked the question twice doesn't mean I didn't see it the first time. And no, I don't smoke. And two, we did get a really good 420 story. Did you guys see the story we have that I posted to the LOUDLABS News Instagram? If you didn't, go to LOUDLABS_news and check out the story that our IE guy Rob got. It's a good one. It's safe to say some people are pissed. But yeah, go to LOUDLABS_news and check out my edit. I did that edit. I call that a pretty clever edit. Yeah, Al, Riverside. Yep, incident response, $20 million. $20 million. I'll be right back. You guys watch my car.
Cancel for the 53 on this radio call. 36 emergency away. Okay, cancel incident. 4261, suspect victim GOA.
We're at 53, we're supposed to take full pistol. Thank you, 40.
31 to 16 Marina, west of Vermont, 15 North King 67. Go forward, no, the class.
Would you also be able to follow up with William PD if they've also had a 923?
Copy. Right now, nothing at TIH or Beverly.
Black and white hat, purple shirt, black pants, waving a toy gun at people. Code 2 incident 5298 RD 129. Suspect exit to train at Little Tokyo.
Automatic David Beverly Hills, Engine 1, apartment house fires, 420 North Palm Drive, Alden Drive, noise red 5.
Automatic alarm.
Action 93, squad 131, 371, 4047 3, Fort Monroe, Stratford. Multiple units, unit and 1 identified. 133 Frank, 1, response with 133 Frank.
Format read the 927H. No, sir, she hung up.
So while I was gone, did you guys go check out the edit I did? That's funny. Yes, I picked the music. And yes, that's what you call clever. That's clever. That's clever. What do you mean, cheer up? What you talking about, Willis? I'm not allowed to take my job serious? I'm not allowed to have things on my mind? I'm not allowed to pay attention and try not to die? You cheer up. Yes, I have plans for Easter. Gonna go to my mom's, hang out with my mom, obviously, my godson and his family, and do a giant Easter egg hunt with all the kids. Go eat some ham and some other stuff. Come on, be some good numbers. Those are the noises we're looking for. be at? What numbers? What numbers? 45 would be good. 57? 115? 98s?
Engine squad 98, Bounty engine 62, engine 23, Quint 31, use our task force 103, high end 9,
vehicle under
use on
structure.
structure, 10001 Van Root Street, then Robin Avenue.
1001 Van Root. What the heck is that? All right, we're hard, and where are we at? And we are. Oh, it's over by Bosco. All right. Did you hear me ask for those numbers and I got some of those numbers? I like when that happens. What's up, LAX? How are you? All right, let me check something out here. Boom, 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 boom. Due to the police officers in front of us, I need to drive safely, and due to that's weird.
Sorry. Okay, now 51st and Long Beach, Long Beach, officer down.
61st and Long Beach Boulevard, officer down. I'll be right back.
Long Beach, on the east side, and we need a help there.
I am company South Highway between Long Beach and on the east side of the hall. 512 between Long Beach and Hall.
We're going to get the project. Just east, outside one on the east side of the track.
Just choose the cutting in the east side of the project. East of 51 on the east side of the track.
Very keep over. I'm ready to your light.
Keep going.
We left you at track.
So we got two calls going on right now.
Black and white. Up and north. Stop right there. Be off to your right. Get our units roll on and go outside the division. Close it all the way.
Two calls going on right now. Watch out, little kitty. I'm not near the good call. Alright, so I don't know if or if they were struck by a vehicle.
Hey, black and white. Stop
But they're
right
asking
there.
for two RAs. 61st and Long Beach Boulevard, and they also are asking for 50 for Long Beach Boulevard. The dude ran 10 blocks, which I doubt. So it might have been 51st. I'm not quite sure.
You can come up where you had the last up there.
Now I'm not really listening to.
Where is my RA?
Wow, you hear him? Where is my RA? He don't care about the suspect right now.
Ingress egress for this RA. Do not block their path. Let's open up an area for them to get to this guy quickly.
Wow.
Location for the RA 51st and Long Beach.
It's going to be on 50 and Long area north of us.
Okay, so.
Trying to push down officers. Hey, officers, don't like this. You guys all can head back and then get by this officer. Units, make your unit coming north. Just come north, help them. They're carrying one of the officers to the cars.
Maybe there's a TC, and then the guys ran.
Park your black and white.
Not quite sure what's happening.
Get in and get out. 14-20, show me perfect. On the entry, commander, be advised. We're going to go ahead and transport the officer if he is shot.
Oh,
Give me another picture of the video.
officer was shot. Officer was shot.
Responding code 3, stand
Probably
by.
most likely going to. Most likely going to
20, the
County
RE is
USC.
responding. If it's better for you to transport. We'll advise the RA.
We're going to be advised we're going to go ahead and transport the officer.
They're going to transport the officer. They're not getting there fast enough. Ambulance isn't getting there fast enough. They're going to transport the officer.
Okay, guys, if you don't have a job, you still have officers that need help for 415 group, northwest corner of the car. And all of you guys start grabbing corners. Do not let these projects go. Let's grab all corners in all areas.
And I can't find.
George 20, can you come up and give me suspect description?
I can't find the TC right now.
Hey, George 50, how long units maintain a perimeter position? We don't have that, but we still need a perimeter. We have an outstanding suspect. Black and white coming south Alameda. I need you guys to stop. I need two of you guys to stop and hold this north side. Black and white coming south on Alameda. I need you guys to flip back around and hold Alameda. We'll hold Alameda all the way over to the track.
Yeah, I don't know where this thing's at.
Hey, units that are going east in the industrial area, start holding those corners, guys. We're all driving around. We need to start holding corners.
Yeah.
You're just going to be advised. I'm responding with the officer shot. Going down to county.
County USC.
Roger. I need you to keep coming down and hold about that. And start holding this corner. We have an officer down with an officer standing out and about. So we'll start everybody grabbing corners. We have enough officers with the officer that shot. Hey, 459 artery. Defense object is going to be unit number 15.
I think I found the crash. Oh, he's not conscious, not breathing. Holy crap, dude.
Responding to the
No, it's not Long Beach. It's LAPD. Oh no, they might have found. Did they say they found the suspect? That makes sense if they found the suspect and he's not conscious and he's not breathing. Yeah, it's Division 13, Newton Division.
You're going to go here. Where is this officer? Officers are being transported by the cops.
And that's not always the best for that cop to be in the police car right now, being transported because he's not able to get medical attention. He's just now flying down the street to a hospital.
All the way down on these tracks. I want Alameda from Vernon all the way down and start grabbing big blocks on Alameda. We're going to hold the entire east side, and I want the industrial area. And I need more units on Long Beach. And I need to start grabbing Long Beach with the track all the way up the left side. Left side all the way to the open.
Yorkshire Avenue, 751 Yorkshire.
I got you in my hand. I need more units to hold over the track. Hold that corner. George, how do you put it with George, would you advise County Hospital that we got about a 5-minute TA to County with an officer shot?
Say what we're calling.
The unit's coming north on Alameda. Keep coming north. I need you guys to start plugging a hole. And then I need the next two units to make a left turn onto 5-5, and I want you guys to start plugging big block holes. So left turn at 5-5 right there, left turn, and come by these big rigs and start holding this. Just keep this perimeter really tight. I don't want more than 20 yards is when you stop. And George 20, if you can hear me, I need you guys to give me a suspect description when you get a chance. George 50, give me a suspect description.
Okay.
6'2", 180 pounds. Yes. Red, that goes down to his shoulders. Wait, move it.
All right, it doesn't look like this thing went into a... Didn't go into a house. Didn't go into a house at all. All right, I'm out of here. Well, let's see what happened. Yeah, I'm not going to be here. Yes, I'm aware of the officer down. I'm nowhere near it. I have a guy on my way to it. If I could, there's no way I'm going to make the hospital, but going to the hospital is not a bad idea either.
Possibly we have a bloodhound available.
I was totally around that area earlier tonight too.
I want the entire side of Compton.
That's how it goes.
From Vernon all the way to 5-5.
Lewis.
And control, if you have to go outside of the valley, go
It's a good way for you to get blocked. You just got blocked. See you, Lewis.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to you. As long as you guys stepping on the fence from westbound towards Compton from Long Beach. All right, guys, we need to take it all the way to Compton. We need that's really just for that Compton 50.
Okay, 607 already, 1611.
So the perimeter is not set. I need Compton, guys. I need all my responding units to Compton from Vernon all the way to 5-5. So I hold Compton all the way to Vernon. I'll fill in the mid block between Compton and Long Beach after we get Compton shut down. All available units, if you don't have a job and you're not on this perimeter, Compton, Vernon to 5-5. Hey, this is Metro. We're on Vernon and Compton. What do you need? I need you guys to fill in the hold all the way down. I want Compton shut down. I want no traffic on Compton. I want no traffic, but no cars coming in and out of this perimeter. We're taking it Compton to Alameda, 5-5, all the way to Vernon. There's 51 Compton and Vernon to shut down. Shut it down. I want Compton and Vernon shut down. Right. George, 20-3-7 for the officer. Vernon, Alameda, Long Beach, Compton, no traffic in or out. We check every car coming out of this perimeter. Nobody gets out, get in or out. Okay, I'm going to be posted on the incident. Show me as incident commander. I'm going to go ahead and set GP up at Holmes and Swell. Holmes and Swell.
That home is
You see your Compton, it's still there.
I really wish that vehicle no structure call didn't come out. I would have went straight to the hospital. Damn.
I need a unit, Slauson and Compton to stop northbound traffic. Code 3 is getting Slauson and Compton, northbound traffic to stop the next one, Slauson and Compton. Hey guys, no cars in or out. Every car that's coming around here, we need to check.
Okay, we'll get on Long Beach to your TNC code 3.
And here's some more units with a big perimeter.
For unit, we have Metro 3 platoon, Metro A1 platoon, A2 platoon, and Metro G platoon all responding.
I need about 25 more.
Wow. He just asked for 25 more units. Wow.
And guys, I don't need anybody at the CP. I still need this perimeter set. We are not tight. I need Vernon. I need all the mid blocks in between. I need Morgan and 4-9, Morgan and 5-0, and then start holding Honduras. And
no, they don't have the suspect yet. No, they do not.
Covered also.
Officer until unknown location, 471 Rover's been activated. Last known location was in Route 5 Long Beach, 471's men. Any air unit coming on holodeck frequency.
I need Fortuna and
Hopefully that's an accidental. Hopefully that's an accidental. No, I'm not going there. I have somebody who's closer and on their way there. But who has news right now? Channel 9 has news. If you guys go to Channel 9, I'm guessing their helicopter's gonna be up there in just a bit.
5-1 Long Beach, east of the track.
Well, there's gonna be in the alley. There's gonna be a bunch of black and white shops over there. There's a gray BMW that was suspect vehicle. It should be right over there. Fix it there. We need to send you to secure that vehicle.
You guys go and check that out for me. I'm still putting this over. Hey guys, southwest corner of this, southeast corner of the project. I need units in there start grabbing corners. And then all the projects on the southwest side, the projects on the west side of the tracks, I need units inside that, and those projects start knocking that down. Yes, sir.
Hey guys.
Black and white under my light, left turn, and start hold these blocks, mid blocks. Hey, black and white under my light, left turn, on southwest unit, left turn right down here, and start hold these blocks. And then we do have a black and white with the BMW. Dealership identification, shopping, just what we're doing. Hey guys, I still have holes on the north side of this perimeter, just south of, it looks like it's going to be 48 Place. I need you on 48 Place, mid-block, in between Long Beach and Compton. Roger.
There's you want Vernon and Long Beach to close out?
Yep, Vernon, I want shut down. No traffic going on Vernon. I want Compton shut down. I want Long Beach shut down. Shut down 5-5 and shut down Alameda. Nobody in or out.
Roger. Here's the repeat description of the suspect.
Hey, I need an F unit code 3 to in Long Beach.
Looks like news copters are already overhead.
Hey guys, if you don't have a job, start holding Clawson too. I want Clawson and Compton, and I want to hold Clawson and shut down Clawson. Nobody in or out. This will be
going on all night. This will be going on until the sun comes up. Even if they find the guy, it'll be going on all night.
Black 62 180 with red down to shoulder. There's a ring break through or children move in the way.
Well, that dude needs to get a haircut quick. Male Black 62 with dreadlocks. If you have dreadlocks right now and you live in the projects in that area, they're coming for you.
We need northbound Alameda stop at Clawson. Yeah, Fortuna and Clawson, they seem like good for Air 18.
Engine 24, South Carolina, going to go with Palmdale Boulevard. The 42
Yeah, Roger. I need Clawson. Start working Clawson from Compton all the way over to Alameda. Start shutting it down. And then if you start plugging these holes, and again, reminding all units, suspect male Black 62. He took off a gray sweater and walked dreads all the way down to his shoulders.
Here, do we have the suspect direction of travel east or west to the project?
Last westbound towards the track.
Yeah, roger that. Just based on the time frame, did this not make it possibly west of the track?
Yes, sir. That's what we're all the way across the
124 Cedar, McKean Parkway, and Magic Mountain Parkway.
I'm sorry, gotta repeat.
You need any holes covered?
I'm not understanding. One more time.
You need a unit to cover any holes.
Yes, we have a ton of holes all the way on the west side of the track. They need all the big blocks in between Vernon and Slauson, Thompson, and Long Beach covered. And industrial area, if you have this industrial area, there's cars trying to get out. I need all those people stopped in the industrial area.
To the primary unit, just want to confirm that the assessment that said yes, yes, and not rated it.
Next unit, I need a 5-8 Slauson. 5-8 Slauson.
Industrial area, still in the hole.
5-8 Thompson. 5-8 Thompson, my next unit.
Area.
Hey, the big shot there for 60 East South 8 Thompson.
Yeah, 5-8 Thompson, please.
Roger, 1 minute out.
I need you to do a running turn at 5-8 and take it down and put a whole big walk around this big car. So the right turn on 5-8, you come down and start closing the whole pole.
45-3, we're on Homestead 5-5. We have cars coming out that officers will allow them to come out. We're not letting them out. The San Vice officers did not let anyone in or out. Also, just
Something 114,
use the there's officers nearby. I just want them to come out.
158 Street, Glenfell Avenue.
Hey guys, let's go send the perimeter. Let's keep the transmission tight. 4-5 to 4-8 on Thompson. I need it. 4-5 to 4-8 on Thompson.
Yeah, we still have 10 units responding.
Thank you.
Can I get a
Well,
description?
here's the thing about what's going on right now. If you wanted to do something gnarly in the area, now's the time. They don't care. They don't care who you rob right now. They don't care what you do right now.
180 dreads to the shoulders.
They're looking for
beige pants.
they're looking for a dude with dreadlocks
All right, give me your light. Tell me where you're at.
and beige pants. They do not care about petty crime right now. There's going to be so many calls holding, which means all the calls will be put on a list. And they're all just going to be holding. Newton Division's busy till sunup.
They have a possible custody come up for area.
They got a possible suspect in custody.
Somebody has the suspect.
Dude, right on.
All right, guys, you can see repeating the description.
Thank you, man. All right, guys, I still have empty spots in the project on the east and west side of the tracks, and I still want some units to be on the job to start doing some of these holes.
CP airship be advised, a 77 George unit as possible at Long Beach and 5-2. For information only, they're going to hold them down.
Long Beach in 50 seconds,
Hey,
possible
next unit,
suspect.
Vernon and Morgan. I need my next unit, code 3, Vernon and Morgan.
They say possible, though.
And then Leva and Vernon and Honduras and Vernon.
Said it was at the theater.
Bishop, this is our motor line. Where do you want it?
Hey, yes, Vernon and Honduras.
24, do you copy at the theater?
Roger, en route. 2020, I'll not be putting inside line.
Johnson, I need base blocks between Vernon and Johnson and Alameda.
Bishop. So there's a crowd control situation. There's sheriff here trying to respond and assist with any kind of crowd control. Do you know where that location was?
The ground control was going to be the northwest side of the project on the east side of Long Beach. And at George 50, if you can come up for 18, please. 50% ground control underway. Okay, is there a couple on it?
Yeah, so have a crash here where there's the post for. And just hold it the car seat. I have two trims right. Set that up.
Hey, unit on Vernon and Alameda. Westbound traffic. Westbound traffic. I need nobody in or out. No westbound traffic.
We have two cars trying to get out. They're saying that officers are checking their cars and allowing them to exit through a 5-5 in homes. So we haven't let anyone out. Verify it's okay to let them out.
Nobody comes out without the car being checked. If they told you it was checked, check it again.
Roger.
Stop all cars. No cars are allowed to leave this perimeter at all. And the next unit is blocked on Vernon in between Dawson.
So be advised, we got 2 units here to block off mid-block in Vernon and Alameda.
And hey guys, we need more units on hot doors in between 4 and 8. Just on hot doors, please. 4 and 8 for Vernon.
At 10 o'clock at the top of the hour, channel 5 and 11 will be overhead. It'll be breaking news. I'm sure they all launch their helicopters. They're usually not out on the weekends, but on something like this, they're launching their helicopters.
I need 4 units in Vernon on the north side, and you need to stop all southbound traffic.
And channel 2, 4, and 7 will either be live on a live stream, or they're just gonna have to wait till the top of the hour.
I know that's so hot. Well, hey, call out phone. We need some info for the CD. Sure, I'll take the airship. I have also an agency here. Wherever you need location plugged up so we can keep the parameters.
Okay, I need them on hold.
So, I'm about to roll up to the hospital right now. I'm guessing competition is here, and if they're not here, I'm extremely lucky. But my guess is they're already here. Whether they got him going in or not, that's unknown. But there's going to be just officers and officers arriving here at the hospital right now. So I'm going to get that, and I'm going to try to send it out for breaking news. But I can't promise any hits, but I can promise we're going to be at the hospital in about 2 minutes.
First sheriff officer, the 4-5 Thompson, and the rest of you guys, and you guys on hold in between 4-8 all the way to Vernon.
We will get kicked out. There's a spot that I have to go to grab the footage that I'm going to get. I will get kicked out. But all I need is 30 seconds to a minute.
with ours, say they're not logged on, but they do show up on the lineup.
Like I said, I'm gonna get kicked out, but I'm gonna grab what I can. Meet. So I was hoping to get at least one police car rolling in code 3, but I already missed all that. So gonna feed what I have.
Code 110 response session. On scene overdose 13999 West East Way via Marina.
I got thorned. Looks like security looking for me. See him on the stairs. But I made it back here in time, so nothing they can do.
Hey, CP, I think we're good for outside agencies. I think we have enough resources now.
Roger, what about K9 units? Do they have available K9 units if you have enough for each position?
Appreciate it, but not at this time.
Roger.
Go ahead.
Hey, how long do we get to this now?
Our interior is set. We still have some holes on the interior that I'm going to start to fill. And then control, you can work on an admin channel for admin only.
Yeah, Roger. First, just call out the location.
And control, you need to copy that. I need to get let's get 2 citywide tax for this incident.
Yes.
Go.
They put about 4 8
Sophia Avenue. Correction, Cuba. What? I know my face is free of the location.
Under 4-8 Place and Long Beach, do we have an address? And then any unit that doesn't have a job, I need an expendable unit to respond to 4-8 and Long Beach. And then sheriff on channel.
All right, I'll be right back.
On this space, come up. There's one more, please, for
Tag 2, channel 44. Tag 2, channel 44.
Roger, 4-4 for admin, I need one more.
Roger, send I have Metro K9 units plugged in on the perimeter. Find out where they are so we can start plugging in with uniform.
I am gonna need my phone to make some calls. I'll be making a call in about 5 minutes.
10 to 21 to go pick up manpower at County. Here with rescue 14.
One at a time, give me your location.
Roger, go ahead and send into 21 to pick up the manpower. Thank you. Roger.
Turning into VCC1.
Go ahead.
Flight tag 3, channel 45 is available.
44 for admin and 45
Engine in squad 6, injury 83, suspect 2044, Trudy Drive. Stay on track.
Give me your cop.
Long Beach.
No, we're not gonna find out any word on the officer until tomorrow. They are not gonna say a word on him.
Engine 38 round.
So there's not a person addition if I wanted homes or 415 group and a possible suspect.
See?
Yeah, CP, if you can start breaking away.
They don't have a confirmed suspect. They have possible suspect.
A unit that broadcast to verify was copied on Long Beach. Yeah, K9 called the airship. You're going to have multiple K9 units on 5-7 between Long Beach all the way to Fortuna. Units on Long Beach come up between 5-7.
On incident 1460.
Rescue 3, you've been out of pressure out.
Requesting a field rescue on emergency for channel 2.
Any unit that doesn't have a job, come up for 18, please.
Airship. Let's just find one unit to respond down here to 5-1 and home. We got to be responsible to stay in and families all for.
Hey, unit under my line, if you guys go code 3 to 5-1 and Long Beach, please.
5-1 is 1-1. Long Beach 5-1. And if I can get the flight ready to come see the suspect, see if it's safe. We'll work on that. Coming.
The family isn't happy right now that the suspect, or the possible suspect, is caught.
1593 48, please. We have another possible.
Roger.
Roger, 1593 48.
There's a visit out of 83. We're at Homestead and 83. We have a possible hit change.
83.
Engine 117, Squad 135, traffic 442, 43 Cajun Street, WJ4.
February race with that and a blue sweater appears to be all dirty.
Okay, Holmes and Cross one more time. 53. Holmes and 53. Each we must have Holmes. We're getting a lot of traffic coming in trying to go home. I'm at 57 Long Beach and they're coming from north.
Crazy, huh?
Follow 7 Nancy Charles Alpha.
1 second you're thinking about what you're doing for Easter, and the next thing you know, you're trying to get to the hospital for an officer who's not going to make it to Easter tomorrow. He won't be at Easter. Hopefully he makes it through, but he won't be making it to Easter dinner, which is, if I'm not mistaken, I heard not conscious, not breathing, but can't confirm that. Don't know. But we heard the severity of the officer that was yelling for the ambulance. Where's my ambulance? Where's my ambulance? And then the air unit said, just take them. Just put them in your car and take them. And that's what they did, and that's where we are. We missed it. We completely missed transport, which we probably would have missed anyways. But you know, you go to the hospital and you get officers arriving, which I don't really have them arriving, but I have them here, and I have the shot where he is. The news cameras will not be able to get into that containment. The helicopters overhead will be able to see some stuff, obviously. So hopefully I get a hit or two here, and I'll be able to get this in by 10:10 in the next 1 minute 4 seconds, and then I need to make my calls. So you guys will be put on hold for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, Roger. And CP, did you copy that? How many do we need?
And you got to realize, I was in Bellflower when this thing came out. I was in Bellflower. I even chased another story, and then, as you guys saw, flew my way to the hospital.
Transport are possible to the CP because we have crowds forming up around these possibles.
Yeah, they got a couple possibles, and there's crowds forming around both, which means one family's pissed that their son is being held, or their family member's being held for no reason. The other family member's pissed because their dude got caught and he's being held and probably mistreated wrong. But shoot a cop, you're gonna get mistreated wrong.
Sheriff officers are going to be count 45. Check 2, count 45.
They're moving to attack channel. We're gonna stop listening to it.
I have one possible there. It's going to be transport. No. 5-3 Long Beach.
Now, I might have got beat. There might have already been somebody here and gone. I didn't see anybody, but that doesn't mean nobody was here. All right, I'll be back. All right, guys, I'm back. That was interesting. So, let's see if anybody cares. Everybody cares, but that doesn't mean I'm getting any hits. From what I understand, nobody has fed it in yet. Well, at least the hospital stuff. That does not mean somebody wasn't at the original scene and got some stuff.
I'm sorry, I won't repeat one more time. We have a unit to transport.
So we don't need you to anyway. 5-5 Compton Transport, thank you.
Gonna hang out right here for a minute or two.
Airship, this is George 51 at 52 Street in Long Beach. Can you have that unit responding to 53 in Long Beach, also respond to 52 in Long Beach as well? We have an additional possible.
8 and Ed 46, you guys copy?
8K46, Roger.
With all transports, we're going to do on 4-4 admin channel. We're going to leave this open for tactical unless anybody has an emergency.
So I'm guessing channel 5, and you won't get any, Mr. Diaz or Miss Diaz, whatever you, Diaz, you will not get any updates on the officer until tomorrow. You will get 0 updates on the officer until tomorrow. You may or may not get an update on the suspect, but you will not get any updates on the officer till tomorrow. What if the officer's family is listening? They want to be informed before.
I had been relieved from 5-1 in Long Beach.
Roger, sir. I was at Central K9. They were briefing northeast when I came, last I heard.
They're going to need to be informed of whatever it is that happened before the news tells us what happens. That's just how it goes. Courtesy. There's a good chance that the family is on their way here now.
Two's not going to be enough. I have a lot of guys that need to be transported if possible. I need one of those guys to go to 4-8 Compton, and then I need another one at Long Beach and Boston for transport.
So what's happening is you're not going to get any updates. 0 updates on the officer. You may or may not get an update on the suspect. They have 2 possible suspects detained, which means they got 2 dudes that look alike. One of them is dirty, so that might be the dude, but nothing confirmed as of now. There's nothing more I can do. I have 2 dudes right now at the containment or the perimeter or the scene. Nobody's going to be able to get to the original scene except for the helicopter shots, and the helicopter shots are always better than the ground shots unless you get things.
Transporting to the CP due to crowd control issues.
After that, you must respond to the CP with the first person to respond to north of the road on the west side of the street.
Welcome to home, and then all the transport stuff is going to be on the admin channel 44.
Okay.
Five, 445.
Pretty good, sir.
454459.
Next round.
I'll be right back.
34.10 area.
So
Please say go.
in Shot in the Dark, there was an officer that was stabbed, and I went to the hospital and walked along a fence. I didn't walk along the fence today, but that's the same place I went to.
CP, sir, if you can designate an officer or 2.
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna go check something out.
Monitor 44 and
That's the same place I went to when
From this one out.
Look at that.
that's the same place I went to for that shot. And I walked a big 12-foot wall. I didn't walk the wall this time, but I did go grab a shot. So the news is news vans are starting to show up. And there's really nothing I can do anymore. There's really not. The only thing I can possibly do is after midnight when the helicopters go away. Dude, I got pricked by a bush, but whatever. The only thing I could do is possibly go get some stuff after midnight and after the 2 guys that I have there go in. But for right now, there's no need for me to do that. This is the story of the night, and it'll be the story of the morning. Oh, man. It sucks, too, dude. That guy probably had big plans for tomorrow.
That doesn't have a job. I need Boston and Miramonte. Boston and Miramonte, and I need to stop all the traffic on Boston.
So right now what I'm doing is
Acknowledge.
I am listening up, telling my guys where to go get the suspect shots if they can. And for
Airship, did you have a message for Slauson and Vermontes?
Yeah, I need all that traffic stopped. All that southbound traffic stopped.
this will be the first thing on the news tomorrow morning, and the first thing on the news again at coming in from every commercial on channel 5, 9, and 11 right now, and the first thing you see on channel 2, 4, 7, 34, and 52 at 11 o'clock. And then tomorrow morning, of course, this will be
all the northbound traffic stopped.
This will be the #1 story. Regardless, not irregardless, that word doesn't exist. Regardless of his condition, this will be the #1 story. By morning, we might know his condition. From what I heard, it doesn't sound good. What led up to it, I don't know. I believe there's a blue or black BMW involved, so it might have stemmed from a traffic stop. Not exactly sure. You guys are watching the news. You probably know more than I do. BF, it was an officer shot. Nobody sends out 50 cops to a scene for a civilian shot. Nobody does this sort of excitement, or not excitement's the wrong word, but you guys know what I mean. This much adrenaline. That's the word. And right here is where I got that story where the dude touched the wires and fell down. Would they pull over here? I got somebody pulled over.
I'll take it up. Very rugged.
PP for 389, we're on contact and Boston. Come on.
Who's not yelling? Me? Sorry. If you're talking about, at least I'm not yelling anymore. Sorry.
All you need is code 4, Southwest 46 and Grand, subject in custody.
Air 18.
No, Agent 21, replace Life Force 21.
Okay, I have 11 goes 30 from 1 and 11 to 53rd and Compton for transport. Is that the location?
Roger, sir, I have my other airship up, and he's handling the transport for me, and he's going to be on Abigail, Tax 244.
Benjamin, I'm going back and looking here. Nobody cares about a drive-by shooting right now. An LAPD officer has been shot. Maybe that's what you think is going on, that it was just a drive-by shooting. Negative. It was an LAPD officer that was shot. Or maybe there is a drive-by shooting, but no one's going to care about that guy right now. No one is going to care about that guy right now. Except his family. Yes, I'm sure he's wearing a vest. They all wear vests. Oh, Benjamin, you are talking about that. It's not a drive-by shooting, dude. An LAPD officer was shot at 51st and Long Beach Boulevard. So, why don't you tell me what you think about you giving me the wrong information?
Cancel incident 30.
Seconds away from downtown LA? If you're in a helicopter, it's seconds away in downtown LA. And
Fort George 5 for TV.
I went to the, for those just joining us, there was an LAPD officer shot at 9:20, about an hour ago. I have 2 dudes that are at the scene now. I went to the hospital and got the hospital shots, fed that in already, and...
Home at 65th Street. Relievers, please.
You didn't need to leave.
Casker, I don't know.
What's your call?
I mean, they do have other news that's reported, or that they already had lined up, so every once in a while they'll probably break in. I'm sure to go at 2 o'clock, at
5.
11 o'clock on channel 2.
5 for relief.
They're just saying person shot. Maybe because they're trying to get,
2121.
they're just trying to make sure that they don't get anything wrong. And like I told you, what if the family member is watching right now? They don't want to put out misinformation. We all know that it's an officer shot. We heard it go down. But the news has to cover themselves. I don't need to cover my ass. I do my best to get the information correct for you guys, but I don't have to cover my butt. Plus, I know what I heard. You guys know what I heard. We know what we heard.
Came up. If you guys can go to go to 5-3 and Compton. Actually, excuse me. The unit on Holmes, come up.
Go ahead, Airship.
Yeah, this is what I was looking for too.
Go ahead, sir.
Holmes at 5-3, your location?
Yes, it's going to be home 5.
We're going to the hospital. I should just hang out in front of the hospital and get those shots.
Please have 2 follow vaccine.
But I already did my hospital footage, so it's kind of tough. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for LAPD units rolling in. Now the thing about it is, the first spot where I was standing, that's where you're gonna see him get out of the car and run into the hospital. Just as I was leaving, security was looking for me, so that spot is blown. No more. The only place I can go is sitting in front to get them going in. There's a little opening where they go in, and once they go in, you can't see them unless you go to the stairs that I was at.
Long Beach. 11 is going to do where the OS occurred, so the 5-1 south side of 5-1 east of Long Beach. 1 is going to be on the left side of Long Beach, south side of 5-1, going westbound, and 12 is going to go north side of 5-2 from Long Beach and go westbound. We got 4 more dogs coming, and we have some other dogs from outside agencies we're going to plug in.
Roger, can you give me 12, north 5-2, and then they're going to go west?
Roger.
Roger. And also make sure that we have that tight. Those 4 units that are responding over to Long Beach and 4-8, come up.
And don't forget, they still need to find the weapon. There's a good chance the suspect didn't have the weapon on him when he was taken into custody.
Hey, Airship, confirm that we're letting vehicles out of the perimeter after the search, or are we holding all vehicle traffic?
No vehicles out of the perimeter. If they want to park their car, they can walk out, but those vehicles are allowed out of the perimeter.
So yeah, there's no way the suspect still had the gun. He went and hid that somewhere. So they're gonna be searching for that thing all night tonight, all day in the morning. A lot of officers are going to miss the Easter egg hunt. A lot of them are putting in overtime tonight too.
Units that are responding over here on the west side of Long Beach, if I can get my next available.
Who said it's fake news? Benjamin, definitely not fake news, dude.
Between Long Beach and Compton. 5-2 mid block between Long Beach and Compton. And I need another one mid block on 5-3 between Long Beach and Compton. And CP, if you can make sure I get the 2 units, I need one on 5-2 in Mid-block between Compton and Long Beach and 1 on 5-3.
Oh, Diaz, there's far more than that. They asked for 50 units. A lot of units are double units, and there was already so many there. Seven's reporting it on what? Their website? Because they don't have news yet unless they broke in.
Roger, thank you. Go, sir.
Just, we're on a holding pattern until they show us to be done.
Roger, sir. I'm still setting it up for you. I'm getting all your mid-blocks now.
They're reporting it, but I don't think they're live streaming it right now. No, they're not live streaming it. I'm guessing KCal's live streaming it. Let's see. But Stu's probably not the dude in the air, so they're probably not live streaming it.
We don't know where they're coming from.
Give me a sec. I'm going there now.
If this was a Monday through Friday, it'd be much different. It'd be much different.
Where's you that you doing on 5-3?
They'd be live streaming. They, you gotta remember, on the weekends they have skeleton crews. Yeah, Kaylin, we all know it is. We all know it is. They just have to be careful. They just have to. It's like predicting the president and then getting it wrong. It's hard to retract something like that. So it's just easier for them to say officer or person shot, because we know there is obviously Stu is a officer reporter. We do know that there was somebody shot. They just need to confirm from somebody, and the problem is they call the office right now, but the office is way too busy to take the phone calls of the media, so it's hard for them to get the confirmation.
Hey, you know 5-5 in Compton, come up.
The thing about it is the LAPD officer was shot, but the suspect ran into LA Sheriff's jurisdiction. So it's going to be a combination of sheriff searching and LAPD investigating. Does that make sense? Yes, Channel 11 is on air, and so is Channel 5. And the news vans are starting to show up, but I don't know if any of them are going to walk up the stairs. They're all probably going to do their live shot from here. It's much easier and much safer to do their live shot from here. If I'm still sitting here in 30 minutes, I'll walk over there while they do their live shot.
Everybody watch your radios. You guys have open mic. Unit on 5-5 in Compton.
There's Channel 2. So far, Channel 2's here. Channel 4 and 52. Channel 2 and Channel 2 and 9. 4 and 52. And I think that's going to be Fox right over there.
Coming out of that 5-5 on that west side. Stop. Roger that, we got it. Thanks, sir.
3, channel 44.
24, area.
Go.
Hey, I got 3 cars and 2 supervisors coming at you with Alameda.
And like I said, somebody else might have got this. Another stringer might have got it. That doesn't mean, just because I fed it doesn't mean I'm going to get the hits. I can only hope for a couple hits on this. And to be honest with you, hits don't really matter considering the severity of what's going on.
East side of the project, east side of the track. Yeah, come up and I'm going to start holding some of the inside of these projects. You're not going to kick off a search and they're going to work now.
Copy that. We're code 3 and trail at Randolph and Alameda. Tell us where to go.
All right. Alameda to 5-5 up Long Beach, and then when you enter the project,
it can't be the dude on the bike, and I'll tell you why. He's not fast enough with this process. Do you see how quick I fed and got that out? By the time I hit those stairs, was maybe out of the vehicle for about 5 minutes, and then made my way back in the car and had that thing fed quick.
And you check that and see if we can plug it.
Roger, Slauson, and what's the cross?
We are on Slauson and Miramonte.
I think there's a street west of us that is still having traffic coming onto Slauson. Roger. see if you see your next unit to come to Ascot and Swanson, please stop all that traffic coming off. So
06 Main. Are you ready? Copy a plate number?
it's going to be McKee and Swanson, please.
Sorry I didn't take you with me, guys. That was the possible suspect. And I say that because it was being followed by an LAPD unit.
5648, RD 1107.
Nurse,
Play filtering set 5645, RD 1918. 28, RD 249.
Looked like he had his head was wrapped. He might have got wrestled down pretty well. And it could not, it might not even be that person. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. I do know that I have a shot, and I'm going to send it in.
Hey, all units on Compton, if you guys could put caution tape all the way across. I do not want any units going. So I want all intersections taped off, burn it all the way down to Boston. Okay guys, if you have tape, so take the tape and shut all these side streets out so we don't get any of these guys going north-south, because all you're doing is sending them into other coppers. Go.
Well, the agency advised the area orbiting above. We were advised by the employees of this trucking company that there's a poles that connect from their trucking company to the east side of the project. Just FYI. The holes are big enough for feds to crawl through.
Okay, and unit that's broadcasting, if you give it a location, and then one more time.
Roger, so it's going to be between Alameda and Long Beach, 50, and I believe 54. See the trucking company with all the trucking yards, and then you're going to see 3 silos, those tanks. So it's going to be south of that and abutting the trucking company.
Hey guys, we got it all locked up. We have Alameda all locked up all the way to Compton, and Vernon all the way down to Boston.
Run.
57, Squad 54, difficulty breathing, Garfield Avenue,
Airship, any luck on that transport for possible suspect on Boston, east of Long Beach? Hey, use 44, please. Hey, Queen Unit for 18 on this. Go for Queen 10. Hey, did you guys make your way into the project? Roger, we're at 55 in Long Beach. You want to go ahead and just go into the project? Yeah, I need you guys if you 55 in Long Beach. Stand by one. Yeah, if you don't have a job at 55 in Long Beach, I need you to go into the project. I need you in the northeast corner of the project. Copy that, I'm route. So it's going to be 5-1 and 5-2, and I need you to take 5-1 and 5-2 all the way down until they dead end. I need you to hold that.
Copy. Hey, airship, you up?
So,
Hey, we're on 43rd and Compton. Do you still want to hold us down? There's a sheriff's unit holding Compton and Vernon.
now if there's a unit there, go ahead and let it go, and I'll redeploy you.
Thank you for the donations. I'm just seeing them go by. I'm not able
Compton 43rd.
to see exactly. I'm very sorry.
Hey, airship, be advised. Lawson, the key has not been plugged.
Problem is, I need to check something out. That
units on Compton and 4-4, come up.
You mean 43rd and Compton?
I need to see something.
Yeah, hold what you have and make sure there's no traffic coming out on that. I think that sheriff officer is part of the other side of my perimeter.
Roger, we'll hold it down. Thank you.
See, that thing said number 3 on it. Number 3 is in downtown LA. I don't think they would have did a size up from where that is. I don't think that is. Yeah, see, I don't think that.
Any unit on this perimeter that doesn't have a job about.
I'm not going to send that in. I'm not going to send that in. I don't think that is. They wouldn't have sent an ambulance from downtown LA to 51st. And did you guys? And let me ask you: when you guys were looking at any of the footage from the air, did you see an ambulance at the scene?
You have the incident plan.
Was there any ambulances at the scene?
And to the commander for 18, please. CP for Air 18. Go for CP. L90 would like a landline.
Engine Squad 124 unconscious, 25000, Osborne Avenue, Opus 50.
Thanks, airship.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. What Benjamin is saying, that makes more sense. Central and Alameda in downtown LA. Oh, what are you guys doing there? You're not allowed to be in there shooting. Interesting. Oh, that was weird.
Queen, you up?
Yeah, he told him to get back.
Yeah, go ahead, sir. Hey, did you copy 5-1 and 5-2?
Yeah, Roger. We have to go in off of homes because it's all blocked off in Long Beach.
Yeah, I'm not gonna feed that. I'm not gonna feed that out.
Well, the airship, are we switching over to attack for the K9 search? I have 4 or 5 available for that, sir.
Yeah, because number 3, that's nowhere near it. If it's a number 17 or 21 or even 46,
I'm not sure the sheriff can get that 3%.
that I'd feel more comfortable.
Yeah,
Wait,
if you just wanna
unless it was
use,
3s and it was
4-5
counties.
for your
Let me look at the footage.
movement, and then
If it's LA County, it's actually very
for the
possible.
perimeter and all the units on it. And sheriffs cannot get 4 or 5.
Los Angeles, no, it's LAFD.
K9, 11, you copy?
And that does not look like a dude with dreads. I got a not a clear shot, but I got a shot of the back. In the back of the ambulance, I zoomed in. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Yeah, no, I'm gonna say no. And I don't wanna put out fake news, so I'm not gonna send that out.
11 airship verified. We're going to search on 4-5 or 13.
We're going to keep all suspect movements done on 13, but for canine movement, we're going to do on 4-5.
So we got 3 cameras here and reporters. Reporters look like they're going to the club. Cameramen look like the Ubers that drove them there.
Airship, come up. Go, sir.
Yeah, they're going to do their live shots from there.
What are all the attack frequencies you guys are operating off of? So I can put in the log.
We got 4-4, SAT-2, channel 44 for admin. We got SAT-3, channel 45. This is the canine movement. And then we're using Nuke Base for all suspect movements and parameters.
Roger that. Thank you very much.
Engine is Cloud 54 circulating, Long Beach Boulevard and Missouri Avenue. Give me on.
Long Beach and Fire Buff. You don't know that. Do you know something I don't know? And people are welcome to ask it, and I'll tell them the answer. The answer is, I don't know yet. We have not been told no. I was told at some point we'll be told no. I haven't been told no. All right. Well, I'm gonna take you guys to some stuff.
Channel 20, What's the project? Kind of 1 block at a time. Okay, well, you see the dog. You want one of ours as a route, and we put another team out there.
Hey, Queen units that are coming down, I need you guys to make that right turn, take it all the way down to the end, and hold the corner. And then the next Queen unit, I need you guys to flip back around and hold 1 south, take it all the way to the end, and hold the corner.
Queen time, copy.
Engine is Cloud 154.
Gary, do you have anybody that can respond to 4-6 on Earth?
Sorry, guys.
All right, guys. Some of these people are about to go live. Let me know if I get any hits. Channel 2, 4, 5, 7. Right now, they are the story. If there's a news conference, I'll grab the news conference. But for right now, if there's a news conference, I'll grab the news conference. But for right now, I'll just let you guys watch these guys while they're live. I'm gonna go tell them what I know. Thanks for all the donations, guys. Appreciate it. They're not, for whoever's asking if the officer's alive, they're not going to give that information right now. Even if a news conference comes out, they're not going to give that information right now. The family needs to show up here. Things need to happen before they can say that. What they will do is confirm that an officer was shot, confirm that he was brought here, and that's all he's going to do if he does come here and talk to us. We won't know the condition of the officer till the morning or until they release it. And they're not going to release it now. What they will do, like I said, they'll confirm that somebody was shot, an officer was shot. They may or may not say if it was during a traffic stop. They may or may not say if it was a gang unit officer, which some people have said. And yes, I'm at the hospital. I have 2 guys that are at the scene now, and I came here to the hospital. And right now, for you guys, these guys are the story, and you'll watch them go live. And when you watch them go live on TV, you can also see them live here. So channel 4 is setting up, about to go live right now. Channel 4 is on the left. Channel 2 is all the way on the right. And channel 7 is in front of us with the black shirt, or excuse me, black jacket and black boots. She hasn't got in front of the camera yet. And you guys let me know if I get any hits. I obviously won't be able to tell right now. So like I said, channel 2 on the right, all the way to the right, channel 4 all the way on the left, and channel 7 is second to the right. She hasn't got in front of the camera yet. I believe that's Beverly White. No, it's not. I got it wrong. Amy Powell. Sorry, that's Amy Powell, not Beverly White. That's Amy Powell. So I'll stay here. Oh. So I'll stay here until he comes and talks to us, so I can get the same soundbite and I can send that in the morning as part 2. Oh yeah, Diaz. The police scene will be locked down well into tomorrow evening. Like I said, if they have those 2 suspects or one of the possible suspects, they still have to look for that weapon. It's not like he had the weapon on him. He probably stashed that thing. So they're going to be doing a gun hunt and still trying to confirm if that's the suspect or not. Looks like he's coming over here. That's Josh Rubenstein.
After 9 o'clock, for one of our officers was transported here to USC Medical Center after an officer-involved shooting. He was taking surgeries in stable condition.
And
I don't have any information on that.
we were told that actually a fellow officer brought him here, that he did not wait for an ambulance.
I don't know the nature of how he got here, but I can tell you that they did rush him here as quick as humanly possible. Don't have any info about that. I'll let you know. Families been notified. I don't have that.
Is Chief,
It's a new officer.
is Chief Moore on his way?
The chief is on his way here, yes.
I'm guessing you can't say his name yet.
No, I'm sorry. It's an incredibly difficult evening when one of our officers is injured like this. You can tell emotions are certainly running high.
Can you talk about the coming together of all the other officers immediately?
Yeah, I mean, you know, when that call goes out, it's the absolute worst call that any officer on the street can hear, and everybody rallies the troops to get out there and help in any way.
You know if the suspect has been caught?
Don't have that information right now. We have a very active scene and a perimeter that has been set up for a suspect right now. But again, don't have that information here right now. We are just tending to the family, tending to fellow officers, and ensuring that everyone is taken care of here.
Is he a father too?
Don't know.
Has the family arrived?
The family is here.
We heard it was a possible gang officer. Can you talk about that?
Can't talk about that right now. I just know he's from Newton Area Division.
How many officers would you say are at the hospital?
There are a lot of officers here, and there will be officers coming through when something like this happens. Certainly want to circle and take care of the family, take care of the officers. It is incredibly traumatic for everybody.
He said he's already gone.
He has had a surgery.
And there's hundreds of officers.
I don't know if there are hundreds of officers
No, it's
right now.
not
Right now, we have a very extensive perimeter, and there are a lot of officers out there right now. But that's protocol for what we're dealing with.
Anything else you would like to say?
You know what? Not right now. Again, we'll wait for the chief to get here, and we'll be monitoring the situation here. But really, most of the information is going to come out.
Can you give a time and location one more time about what happened?
This happened after 9 o'clock this evening. In the area of 52nd.
Talk about what's going on in your head, and you mentioned the trauma of this. So.
It's awful. I mean, it truly is awful. We have officers that face this possibility every single day and night that they put on the badge and go out on patrol. And when you hear this call, you absolutely go through the worst case scenarios in your head, and then you come here and it's definitely a difficult night. We want to make sure that everyone is taken care of. But, you can imagine. Pardon me? slash.
I missed the opening and then I asked about it and he just happened to come by when he said it again. That was a sheriff's unit, and in 2012 when sheriffs found out that the Crown Vics were done, they bought up the rest of them. They bought the rest of the patrol units, or the Crown Vic interceptors. They bought them all. For those just joining and asking, there was an officer shot. He was transported to this hospital right here by a fellow officer in a patrol unit, and right now the stations are going live. And like I said, channel 4 is on the left, channel 2 is on the right, and channel 11 and 2, excuse me, 11 and 4, son of a biscuit. Channel 2 is on the right, from right to left, 2, 7, 11, 4. Good, how are you? There was an incident in Newton Division. No, not as of yet. Hopefully not.
An incident like with families or children?
No, there was an LAPD officer that was shot. And
the officer shot?
Here's where he was transported here.
That's fucked up, man.
It is.
Well, I hope his family and everybody and well and everything. So,
Give him prayers, man. Give him and his family prayers.
All right, man.
Take it easy. I thought I heard a siren on its way over here. Might be a suspect.
Haley, nice to meet you. Just a couple weeks.
Due to the number on that ambulance, that might be the suspect. Yep. Yep, and looks like there's an officer in the back of it. That might be the suspect. So, who's in there that's so important? An LAPD officer. So that ambulance that just went in there, number 17, it's very possible that that was the victim. Sorry, my bad. That was the suspect. They're didn't have lights and sirens on. They don't give him the respect for that. And there was an LAPD unit following it, and there was an LAPD unit inside of the ambulance. So it's very possible that that was the victim, or possibly another suspect, or sorry, possibly the suspect or another victim. They did say so there were reports that I heard from you guys watching the TV that other people were possibly struck. I can't confirm that. The only thing I can confirm is that an LAPD officer was shot, and we're at the hospital where he was taken. And if you guys recognize the PIO, that is Josh Rubenstein. He is not the weatherman anymore for Channel 2 and 9. He is now the Public Information Officer for LAPD. So when you guys were watching the helicopter footage, did you see any ambulances? Did you see anybody get into an ambulance? Somebody said they showed my footage on Channel 4. I just got a text from my wife that says I'm already getting hits. You guys see anything? Oh, I got a hit on 4? Right on. Thank you. Worth the night in multiple ways. Except, I've said this before, in order for me to have a good night, somebody has to have a bad night. That's what I got earlier. And anytime I do one of these things and I get here before security knows that we're all here, go up those stairs. You can even walk that wall, which is obviously a little dangerous, or you can go over and point, but you can get it actually going into the.
I mean, technically, we are allowed on those steps even up into that courtyard up there because we do press conferences.
Sweet.
Miracles abound.
So, Chief is here, and Chief's gonna come talk to us. I'll go up there when he gets here, but I'm staying back right now because looking at the behind the scenes is more interesting than if I put the camera up there. All you're gonna see is a stop sign or an entrance. So I'll stay back here so you guys can see this for right now. Danae, we don't know. Maybe the chief will answer that. Maybe he won't. We'll see. Diaz, are you saying I got channel 2 and channel 4 so far? LX, I haven't been watching TV, but I'm told I've been getting hits. We just did just had a news conference with Josh Rubenstein, and now the chief is here, and the chief is gonna come talk to us. It's also very possible that one of the suspects was brought here in ambulance number 17 with LAPD behind him. Here's LAPD now leaving. Danae, nothing is confirmed, just very possible. Now, if I were Victor, I would be hanging out with all those reporters talking shop. But I'm not. Plus, if I was up there, like I said, with my camera and hanging out, you wouldn't be able to see this. You would see what's in front of them. See the two cameramen on the right? They're talking shop. What does what mean? Oh, talking shop. I don't know. Comparing cameras, seeing whose is bigger. No, just when you're at scenes like this, the cameramen tend to stand next to each other and talk it out. They could be talking about what they're doing tomorrow, just talking shop, talking about what new equipment they got, talking about their shifts, and the reporters tend to sit together, compare notes, talk about what they're doing tomorrow, talk about their shifts. The reporters right there from left to right is channel 4, 11, and 2. I don't remember hearing Josh Rubenstein say that he was in stable condition. That doesn't mean he's not. I just remember him saying that he has had his surgery. So hopefully he is in stable condition. And Channel 5's not here, so that works out for us. Also, I was going to say something else as I turn this thing around. They'll stay out here till about 11:30 or midnight. What time is it? They'll stay here till about 11:30 or midnight, or because the chief is here, they might stay here after that until the chief comes here and does this thing. Yep, that was Josh Rubenstein. Him and I have actually been DMing each other on Instagram. I had some questions for him. He answered, and yeah, he's the LAPD PIO now. But I was going to say something before I turn the camera around. I forgot what it was. Don't know. But hopefully the chief can give us some info. 123 Tennessee. That means it's 11:23 here. Yeah, they might go at 11:35, or they'll go at midnight, or they can stay here because they want to talk to the chief. I'm going to stay here and talk to the chief if the chief comes out. Yeah, I have 2 guys at the shooting scene, and I told them don't feed until 12:15 or 12:30. Feed after midnight because they're not going to get any hits due to the fact that the helicopters are overhead and I'm here at the station. Looks like one guy's already packing up, getting ready to go. He's been told to go home. Fox is shutting it down. Fox is also off air. They're off air. They're off air at 11. And the guy is going to be overtime here in the next half hour. And here comes Channel 5. Channel 5 did make it to the party. There was an officer.
There you go.
I think he ran over a glass. If we hear psst, that'll be bad.
Just a Corona bottle. It was just a Corona bottle, but I don't hear any. So I think you're good, man. How are you? Stop. Got some sugar? See you later. Service bus is required again. No.
You wanted a crosswalk.
LAX, you still here? Yeah, Danae, I was just gonna give him the heads up that whatever story he gets, it has to be a big one. Just can't be a regular rollover traffic. It needs to be a big story. Thank you, Christina. That doesn't mean there wasn't. That just means you didn't see one. We'll find out. Hey, LAX, you said you're going back to work? If so, make sure that what I was going to say is make sure it's a big story. Your regular old run-of-the-mills TC rollovers and things like that won't make the news right now. If you're gonna go back to work, LAX, make sure that it's a decent sized story. Your regular little rollover crashes or car fires probably won't make the news. This is gonna take up a lot of the news tomorrow. Of course, big old structure fires will make the news, and you know, multiple victim shootings or multiple victim crashes or multiple fatality shootings or crashes will make the news. But this will definitely be top story tomorrow morning.
I'm out here with the media. Did you?
Correct. The ambulance came in, but it did not have a police car behind it. If it has a police car behind it, it has the capability of being the possible suspect. Yes, the last ambulance that came in did have a sheriff's unit behind me, or behind it. If I said it didn't, sorry. How do we know that? Who said suspect was shot and transported to the hospital? Who's reporting that? Yordi at 9:20, there was a LAPD officer that was shot. He was transported here to this hospital. We just did a news conference with the PIO, Josh Rubenstein. I also was the first camera here and got some shots of officers at the hospital, did get some hits. No, Lisa 11, we don't know that, and we won't know that until later. Hopefully, when the chief comes out and talks to us, we'll be able to get that answered. But for right now, we're basically just waiting for the chief of police to come out and talk. Who said that the suspect was shot? Not who on the chat, who reported it. So considering that channel 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, and 52 are here, there's really no need for me to jump in and grab the chief soundbite. I mean, I'll grab it for the YouTube page, but if I grab it for the YouTube page, you guys are just going to see the top of his head. That's how interviews go, because you got to remember that. Here, I'll show you. My camera is on that, so it sits up here above the lens, so it's on here on my light. Oh wow, where's I saw the word explosion, and then you guys just put up 160 dead and 3 something injured. Where's that at? Gotcha, Sri Lanka. An LAPD officer was shot.
Who was shot? Just the LAPD officer?
Maybe the suspect. I'm not sure. I got reports that he possibly was, but I don't know. The suspect who shot the officer.
At the scene. It's at, say again?
Did you say the chief is going to be at the scene?
Yeah, he'll be down. He's going to go there. And so whoever your second crew is, that's okay? All right.
Hello.
Hold on just
Hi,
one
how are
second.
you?
Oh, you're going to have to stay back,
Yeah, I
ma'am.
know.
And Giselle, are
Ma'am,
you?
you're going to have to back up a little bit. Ma'am,
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
if you could back up just a hair.
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay. We're doing that.
And she can do it in Spanish too for anybody that needs Spanish.
Did you say it? Spell your first name?
Yes, Giselle, Gisselle, Espinoza, Espinoza.
And your title, Captain?
I'm the captain of Native Relations Division for the Los Angeles. Well, I'll give you guys an update. Right now, the officer is in surgery, as is the suspect. It's a very difficult time for the department right now. You know, as you guys already know, there was an officer-involved shooting a little bit after 9 o'clock tonight, and this is where both the suspect and the officer came to. And the family's here, our chief of police is here, and we're praying for the best.
Did he already go through surgery or he's going through it now?
He already did.
Where was he shot?
Right now, we don't have all that information.
How long is he on the force?
I don't have that information either.
What are you being told about his condition?
He's critical right now. Correct.
And is he a father? Who's here to see him?
I don't have all the information yet. I know his family's here. I know our chief of police is here, but I don't have any other details either.
Do you know the circumstances of how he was shot? Was it during the traffic stop?
I don't. That's still under investigation.
Do we know what unit he worked in?
No, we don't.
Was he shot by the person who's at the hospital as well, the other patient?
I don't know that yet.
So,
I don't have those details yet.
do we know how many times he was shot?
No.
We're hearing he may have been transported here by a fellow officer. Can you tell us anything?
I don't have the circumstances of his transportation to the hospital, but we will be happy to give you guys an update when we get there.
You said that the suspect was also brought here.
Yes, he is.
What can you tell us about?
He was also in surgery. I don't know if he's out of surgery, but he's also critical but stable.
He was also shot when he exchanged gunfire.
Yes.
Is there anything else you can tell us?
Right now, no. It's an active investigation, and the information is still coming in. So as soon as we have more information, I will definitely pass it on.
Do you believe there are any other suspects?
Right now, we don't.
Are you looking for blood? Are you looking for anything from the public at all?
Right now, we don't. Right now, I don't know. I don't think so.
What is the suspect a suspect of?
Shooting an officer.
What is the suspect a suspect of?
I already told you, he shot a police officer. Do you mind doing the Spanish one real quick?
Yeah, that's why we're wondering if we need to
So Josh.
here. Really quick though, are you doing another update here or not?
So I don't think we're going to do any more updates.
Has the weapon been found?
Huh?
Has the weapon been found? The suspect's weapon.
I don't know if the suspect's weapon's been found. There is a weapon found at scene. but I
Gotcha.
don't know
All
whose
right.
weapon it is. So,
And then I'll do the Spanish one.
so we'll give you the Spanish right now, but we're not going to do any more updates.
Okay.
Okay?
And thank you.
Sorry,
guys.
go ahead. Sorry. Wherever she asks, wherever she says.
We'll make sure. See this way?
Mind your way? All right.
Yeah, I can only understand a little bit of Spanish, so Enrique might kind of go charge on that. Okay.
You stay where you are?
You stay where you are, and I'll put.
Okay.
Okay. Can you please spell your first and last name?
Giselle, Capitán de Media Relations, del departamento.
Okay, then you guys
And in Espanol, can you just give us a rundown of what we're seeing?
Hoy después de las 9 de la noche hubo un tiroteo entre un oficial y un sospechoso. El sospechoso y el oficial ahorita están en el hospital con sus heridas y los dos están críticos pero estables. Es lo único que tenemos ahorita.
Anything else in Espanol that's importante, particularly the fact that so many officers are here?
Sí, ahorita aquí hay bastantes oficiales que están apoyando al oficial y están con la familia. Aquí está el jefe de policía también y estamos esperando que el oficial salga bien y pedimos a Dios que todo salga bien.
Hold on. I'm so sorry. You have a card. I didn't. Sorry.
Hang for a second while I figure out where everybody is. You've all disrupted your crew and the other place?
I think we still have a crew.
You still have a crew there? I'm trying to get mine back over there. Well, so let's just wait for a second. Let me talk to my PIO out there and find out what's going on.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure it was number 17.
Okay.
Because 17 fits that
We got it in
area.
Espanol, too.
Or number three came here earlier. That's downtown though. It's too far away from where that is. But 17 is that area, so that's possibly the suspect. Yeah, it was in 17.
Okay, sounds good. Okay.
So the new information that we did get was that the suspect was shot and the suspect was brought here and his gun was possibly found at the scene. And I believe I have the suspect being brought here. He most likely was going to be in ambulance number 17. I'm not near my computer right now. I can't block anyone. Sorry, guys. So right now what we're doing is we're waiting to see if the chief of police is on his way over here or not. Dude, that one guy was annoying. What's the suspect a suspect of? Shooting a cop. And he wasn't happy with that. He wanted to know what else he did wrong. Nah, I don't need any mods. No one's in charge of me. It is free speech. But I do block racists, racial comments, not racial comments, because some racial comments are funny, but I do block racists. I'm not in my car right now, so there's nothing I can do about that. Actually,
You're staying, right?
yeah, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stick around for a bit. Why not? I'll send it in. I'll send it in. Thank you. Appreciate that, guys. Have a good one. What's his name? If I see it come up, I might be able to block him from here. Kinder. Gotcha. If I see Kinder pop up, I might be able to block him on my phone. Kinder has been blocked. You're welcome. So for those of you just joining us, or for those who don't know the whole story or the recap, around 9:15-ish, 9:20-ish, we had a LAPD officer shot at 51st and Long Beach Boulevard in the Newton division of Los Angeles, which is just south of downtown LA. We are at the hospital where the officer was brought. We heard it going down on this stream. One of the officers did not want to wait for an ambulance, so the air unit said put him in the car and take him. So that's what they did. They brought him in the car. They put him in the car, brought him here to the scene. I was able to get some footage and get it on the news already. I do not have the officer arriving here at the hospital. He had already been brought here by the time I got here. We did have a press conference with Josh Rubenstein, PIO, and that officer, or that Josh Rubenstein, I guess, is kind of an officer now. PIO, he did say that officer was in surgery. We also had a captain come talk to us, and she said that the suspect was also brought here. And I believe you guys saw the suspect show up here. He was going to be in ambulance number 17, if I'm not mistaken. And that's about it, from what I know. I just saw that. Hits on channel 7. So hits on channel 4 and channel 7. Right on. And here comes some officers to the scene now. I don't know if it was multiple suspects or not. They did have multiple suspects detained. That's because a few people did look alike. It was a male with dreadlocks, so anybody with dreadlocks was being taken into custody at that time. But whichever one had a bullet hole in him is one of the dudes that was brought here. Don't know if it was a shootout between those two officers. Don't know if it was the officer's gun that hit this guy. We will find all of that out later, but we do know that the LAPD officer is here at the hospital and the suspect is at the same hospital. Both in surgery. Not sure if the chief is here or at the scene. At first they said he was going to come here and talk to us. Then they said he was at the scene and going to come talk to us. But since most of the cameras at the scene have broken down, I think he's going to come here and talk. And Channel 4 left, and they said, make sure you grab that for us. Hello, London. Somebody got cold. Thank you, Spotterville. Spider-Bear, where did you get that info? Looks like a press release of some sort. Where'd you get that info from? On my screen here, I can read comments. Ooh, thank you. Thank you for the donation. Thank you very much. Sergeant Tech. Or STG Tech. Twitter and Blue Lives Matter. Gotcha. Cool. Thank you. Thank you very much. No, I've been busy since 9:30. I haven't heard of anything but this incident. Sorry. Hey, Jake Cole, thank you. Jake Cole, people have been asking about you. They're wondering if you're okay. Apparently one of your friends posted some disturbing stuff on your Instagram, or I told them it was you. You're the one who posted it. I haven't seen it yet, but people are asking if you're all right. Thank you, T-Glass. Salt live. Absolutely I do. I've already done one battery change since we've been here. I had a low battery as I shot the original up the steps and through the bushes shot, and then once I put the tripod out and put the camera on the tripod, I left you guys here and went and grabbed a battery. But I am charging that battery as I have another battery on. But I don't have, hey, thanks for the donation. Are you talking about my phone battery? Because I do have my external. I got my external with me right now, but if you're talking about my camera battery, yeah, I have my camera battery being charged. You've worked in TV for 30 years, that's awesome. I've been watching TV for over 40 and working for almost 20. Yeah, Quaker, I'm waiting on the chief. Might as well. This is the top story in the morning, and NBC left, so if I can grab the chief. It's another hit.
Y'all pronounce my nigga dead.
Well, I think that was the suspect's friends. go see what we can find out. What's up, guys? So, do you guys know what happened? Are you friends with?
The homie ain't dead. He's not dead. Just know that.
Gotcha.
Not dead. My homeboy is not dead. He ain't dead. Y'all pronounced him dead. And then
What?
y'all ain't giving him no props. Y'all talking about that bitch ass police officer. What about him? It was other people that got him hit.
What do you guys know about what happened? All right. Thanks for the heads up. Thank you for the info. Well, there you go. So they care about obviously their friend more than the officer, and they want to give their friend props, I guess, because he's alive and he shot a cop. What a crazy world we live in, huh? What a crazy world we live in. Now that's the type of stuff you won't see on the news. Bam, BF. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you for the donation. Yeah, they're right back there, eating their food that they got from right there. I won't lie, it smelled good. It did, it smelled good. It did. But apparently the homie's not dead. Hey, I recognize that face. Thanks, Danae. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, and Kat, thank you. Thank you very much. No, the girl in the purple dress is from Channel 9. Channel 5 doesn't have a reporter here, just the photographer. The girl in the black dress is Channel 11's new on-air personality. Come talk to us. Come talk to us. The suspect's friends. They don't want to come talk to us.
sure?
Yeah.
The one on 55th, 51st?
Yeah.
What y'all come up with?
Apparently there was a foot chase, and during the foot chase, a suspect and an officer did a shootout. I think they were both struck, and the officer was transported here. He might still be in surgery, don't know. And the suspect was also transported here. He may or may not still be in surgery. And right now, we're waiting for the chief of police might be coming out here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to. Okay, I want to hear what he's gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my son.
Your son was the one that was shot?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. So I was okay.
Do you mind talking to?
No, I don't
No.
talk. No, I don't talk.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't do all that.
All right. Was he able to run home before he got caught, or you just found out that he was shot?
I just found out.
You just found out. Apparently some of his friends are over there.
Yeah.
So that's all I know.
Right.
I know that it was a BMW and there were two people in the car, and then during the chase they both got out. Don't know who did the shooting or exactly if it was or what it was. But yeah. No, I was going this way. Wow, that was the dad.
You up here with Curly? Hi, what's going on? Take a look at Jay.
Crazy, huh? He came up to me and asked me some stuff first, and then he gave the info that it was his dad. Wow, man. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. Have they let you go see him? Have they let you go see him? No. So I talked to the dad again. Dad said that, where's the dad? He's right there, huh? Yeah, there he goes. He's obviously sad. You know, I talked to the dad. I said, well, there's two suspects involved. Your son was obviously shot, but let's hope he's not the one who did the shooting. If he's the one who did the shooting, then the dad's like, he's in trouble. He's in a lot of trouble. But dad, you know, it's not the dad's fault. The dad, you know, every father does their best, and you can only hope for the best when it comes to, you know, to the way that your kids turn out. The guy seems like a nice guy, and no, they want to. Uh-oh, I gotta go. Hold on one second here. I got it. Thank you, though.
I'll make a brief statement. Obviously, this is very early in the investigation, but at 9 o'clock tonight, just shortly after that, 2 of our gang officers from Newton area conducted a traffic stop. In the immediate aftermath of that, an officer-involved shooting occurred where one of our officers was struck multiple times and went down. That officer also engaged the suspect, and that suspect was also struck and is currently here at the hospital and is receiving treatment as well. I am grateful that the immediate response of other officers on scene transported our wounded officer here to USCMC and rendered life-saving treatment that saved his life. That officer is in stable condition. He's got a long road in front of him. I visited his wife and his mother, and I'm grateful again for the fact that the service we have an ongoing investigation. We have an outstanding suspect. The initial individual we were chasing. I've got leadership on the scene that is working that situation right now. I'm hopeful that we'll get that resolved here shortly. Again, this is a troubling night for the Los Angeles Police Department. One of our own has been hit and struck, critically injured. But again, I'm thankful that his condition appears to be a situation today that at this point is able to survive.
Is this a veteran officer, Chief? If you could tell us anything.
Recently assigned to the gang unit. Just been there for about a month. He's got some years on the job, tenured officer, experienced officer, but just recently assigned to the gang unit.
Is he conscious?
At this point, I'm not going to go into a lot of his condition other than just it's a very serious condition. His situation is, he was transported here, and I spoke with the head of surgery here, and his remark was that had we not transported him, that he may not have survived. The nature of his injuries, the number of shots that he sustained, placed him in huge amount of jeopardy. I'm not going to go into the details as far as where he was shot, but he was shot multiple times. Again, this is the best surgeons in the world are in this hospital right behind me. I'm proud of their work. I'm happy that they've interceded in this, and I'm faithful that they're going to get this man recovered.
Was there another officer?
What can we do? What can the public do to help? I get you're still looking for somebody. Can you tell us something about who you're looking for? Or
So
what
we have
could do to help?
we have a search going on right now. We have command personnel on scene. We're going to perimeter this and search for this outstanding suspect. And if people have information relative to this, you need to reach out to the police department. Call 911, call the local police station, talk with us.
So you do believe that the suspect who's here at the hospital was the one that fired the shots?
Yes. Yeah, we have a weapon that's been recovered on scene. We believe the person that was responsible for the injuries to our officer is the individual that was here.
So you're not looking for anyone in particular, you're just the perimeters to
So
do
we're
your
looking for the individual. We're looking for at least one individual, which was the initial point of the initial stop.
All right, thanks everybody.
Thank you all.
One last thing about Easter. Can you just talk about how his family is doing, just their state of mind? I'm sure that it's a really tough time for you to make a but just on such a family burden.
Well, many people can frame this, whether this is a matter of the second night of Passover or Easter. The reality of the matter is when a police officer is shot, the fabric of our society is attacked. Our officers go out every day and they try to do the best job they can. And they try to protect our communities, and in their efforts, when something like this happens, there's an attack upon all, regardless of what the end is. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you guys. Thanks for everything. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
I won't be available.
So he did say the one that's in here that was shot was the one who did the shooting. So there you have it, sir. Sorry about that.
What else is there?
If you want, the PIO right there will give you some information if you want. But he did say that the...
Yeah, thanks, man. I think we used your stuff.
Ah, no problem. Thank you.
Oh, sure.
Yep. He did say that the officer did survive. He does have a long recovery ahead of him, and he is going to be. It's a serious injury. He was shot multiple times. Yeah, police officer. He didn't say anything about They didn't say anything about the suspect's condition. He did say that a gun was recovered at the scene. So, you know, there you have it.
But the suspect is okay though, right?
He didn't say that the suspect has passed. He didn't say that.
Okay.
He didn't say anything about that.
And the officer is in critical condition?
The officer is critical condition at the moment. We asked if he was conscious or not. They said they couldn't give that information. So they did say he, due to the fact that he was put in the police car and brought here so fast, that's possibly what saved him. He is out of surgery and he is, I guess stable is the word they used, stable. So, I mean, they didn't say either the victim or the officer have passed yet, or suspect, however you want to look at it. All right? All right, sir. You have a good night. You too. Ma'am, that's the suspect's dad. Just to let you know.
Humble.
It's not her job to go talk to him, and if you think about it, I mean, it's not his fault, but she's probably pretty angry with that man's son. So that anger might come out, and is not worth her talking to him about the situation. It's not like he can help, or it's not like she can help the situation. I was able to tell him what I knew. Brick House, we don't know that. We don't know that. I did some stupid stuff growing up, and my parents were very ashamed of me. But luckily, they did raise me right enough to where I was able to straighten out and straighten up, and
Because it's like in LA, we stressing, right?
you know,
Every day
I'm not gonna say I was an upstanding citizen or am a upstanding citizen, but I definitely am on a better path than I used to be. No, he didn't. I mean, he talked to me, but it wasn't an interview. It is. Oh, and you too. Dude, what's going through his mind right now, man? His son is going to be in jail for the rest of his life. His son's gonna be in jail the rest of his life, man. That's crazy. Also, what's crazy is that's the first time I have interviewed the chief of police. Any chief of police, for that matter. No, wait, no. You too, thank you. Let's not get hit live on YouTube here. That's the first time that I've interviewed that LAPD chief. I don't think I interviewed any others, but I have been at press conferences with other chiefs of police. But that was the first one. That was the first one. That was the first one for LAPD. I'm trying to remember. Have I interviewed a chief of police before? That's not LAPD. All right, no, I know I have. But I'm trying to remember if I've interviewed. Is that my first LAPD chief? I think it is. I think it is. All right, so. I guess I should go like this. Let's go here.
Shoulder 23 is requesting a new unit or unit to handle 48 place west of Compton for a victim of a 459. Two suspects in custody. Code 2, incident 117, or 1367.
Engine 20, you released from your business. Engine 20, you're released. Engine is squad 163, 666, 4900 Florence Avenue, Heliotrope Avenue.
So anyway, what could be going through that guy's head right now, dude? His son just shot a cop, and his son was also shot. So that's crazy. All right, I need to delete this. Let's delete that.
1195, is there any further?
If I stand by, they broadcast it over in Northeast. Let me flip it.
Dude, what'd I tell you, man? I told you not to. Okay, good. Made me mad for a second.
If there was no further.
Roger. Eleven out of 95, show code 4, all parties GLA.
Sorry, code 465 in Broadway, all parties GLA.
Engine 136, squad 134, Solomon 4244, Grandview Drive. Carlton
Hey,
Street.
can you pick up the other code
Squad
3 RD
183,
1352?
1723, Fellows Place, Carroll Drive.
Roger.
It's going to be at 204 Eastburn and Wisher style location. It's 1195, it's going to go through from 65 in Broadway to 204 Eastburn. CP to control. CD, go ahead. Sir, that request for an additional unit to take over that 459 investigation, if you have no Newton units, please go outside. That unit that has the two suspects detained is holding the scene. CD, you remember which unit? Sir, I believe it's going to be 12 George 23 that requested a Newton unit to take over a 459 investigation. They are involved and they're holding a crime scene. George 23, we put the request out over 77th base. That should not tie us Newton base right now. Availability to respond to 48th place in Compton to take over for George 23 in Compton.
So we were all listening and heard the heard it going down on the scanner. Oh wow,
I just saw something come down. Boom, Ozark Billy. Hey man, big spender. I like Ozark. Ozark pays my bills. Due to the quick response of that officer throwing his fellow officer in the patrol unit and getting him here so fast is what possibly saved his life. That right there is amazing to hear. And so crazy. So crazy. And we all heard it going down, man. We all heard it going down. Yeah, he is a hero. Major crash on the 10 near Coachella. Well, that's what happens when you mix fun with more fun.
Unit 4812, 4812. ADW shooting just occurred 16th and Avalon. It's code 3 is 0122 RE 1385.
From Olympic and Orange.
Minus 42 is finding code 3 from Olympic and Orange to 60th and Avalon and Newton.
4040.
40 rock.
Engine 168, squad 87, 166, battalion 10, trap, collision, persons trapped. Southbound 605 north of the 60. Engine is squad
Hey, Al, thanks, man.
Difficulty breeding Pacific Boulevard engaged. Engine 11, full fire, 1864 north of Lake Island.
Another manufacturer, let's go to the
95, code 6204, he's running.
I like turtles. Why are you making me mad? You know what? I'm just gonna do this.
Available to relieve 12 George 2348 place in Compton. Come in. George 23, you can cancel that. We spoke with the actual owner of the residence for this business. And from no provided person. Roger. Roger.
Adam 95. Location is secured. Does PR wish to meet?
95 7.
You can cancel your response to 40 place in Compton 0459. Union is at 1185, 1185 additional on your possible UW suspects are now from 204 East Vernon Avenue. So suspects are fighting the Hispanics that are attempting to enter the location through the roof. They're armed with guns. But it's 107. Building 37, we're going to need an additional unit to supervise a 458 man at Vernon and Long Beach. And the liquor store.
Totally 37 is an additional unit and a supervisor at Vernon and Long Beach inside the liquor store for 415 men.
It's at 1185, 1185 additional on your possible UW suspect. They're now from 204 East Vernon Avenue. One suspect has already made entry to the location. The PR has locked himself in a room. Additional to 107.
Now we will respond with Vernon and Long Beach Station and unit codes identified.
1137, we're going to be code 6 on Vernon and Long Beach and on the suspect that was made.
937 is code 6 on Vernon and Long Beach on the suspect that was named. Do you need already?
2037, Roger, go ahead and roll RA. He's a male, conscious breathing, approximately 45 years of age. He's 415, so continue to roll that additional unit.
Is there suffering from pepper spray?
Roger, use pepper spray.
1L30, I'll respond to that. 1L30. 1137, 1L30. Additional unit responding identified?
37, yeah, message.
I'm just trying to get your additional unit.
Unit Ambulance Battery 1525 East Washington Boulevard, subject female, white or female Hispanic, 20 to 30 years, red hair, burgundy shirt, navy blue scrubs. Then PR stated she was attacked, holding her eye. Incident 154, correction code 2, incident 154, 1317.
Available to respond, additional unit request. Vernon and Long Beach, 415 man identified. 11 Adam 37.
Unit is at 1185, 1185. The PR confirmed that the location is 204 East Vernon Avenue. He's locked inside the office of the laundromat.
Yeah, 95. The laundromat is locked and secured with a gate. We're in there with a gate entry.
So 44 West Chestnut, Los Metropolitan, Huntington Drive.
The air unit coming in on Newton frequency for a possible ADW suspect on the roof, 204 East Vernon.
Hey, Newton Air 10 with a slight delay.
95 Air 10 with a slight delay.
A37 FD notified.
We're going to be responding code 3 to California Hospital with 1, and we'll be following behind RA33.
1148 responding code 3 with RA33 to California Hospital to from 4775 South Broadway.
Rescue 21 going into the attack area for an assault at the intersection of Vernon and Long Beach.
895. The PR is unable to step out. He's locked himself in the office, and one of the suspects is already inside. He stated it's the laundromat with the orange gate.
Ground 2 on Blue 6 with 11 out of 37.
Thank you, Roger.
Exodus 590 poisoning, 27.5 Lash for Avenue. Garden Avenue.
Channel 2, verify you have a supervisor responding here.
22, yes, 1 out 30.
Code supervisor.
Engine Squad 29, seizure. 14602 Baldwin Avenue. That's dead end in Main Avenue.
Fourteen 13, Medra and Coventry.
34, fraternity at the Lancaster Inn. 17th Street West, across West Avenue K, room 204. Engine 102, squad 101, traffic collision. Eastbound 210 west of Baseline Road, CHP en route.
Come in. 985, the PRC that the laundromat is called the Easy Wash. It's next to an apartment building. He's now stating that there is no orange gate. Unit shots fired heard only in the area of 60th and Avalon. No suspect seen or vehicle heard. Code to incident 181 RD 1385. 985 did you receive? Survey 48 code 6. 48 Roger, California House. 312 and 660 from Avalon, Newton Division. What 85 did you receive? 95 negative. 95 the PRS stating that there is no orange gate at the location. The laundromat is called the Easy Wash next to the apartment building in the liquor store. For 12, for 12, come in. For 12, for 12, come in. We're at that location. Business is secured. There's no way to get entry. Hey, Roger, stand by. 4812, 4812, come in.
Engine 101, squad 64, unconscious. At Claremont McKenna, developer civilian, 690 North Mills Avenue, 9th Street.
4812, 4812, come in. 4812, are you still at 60th and Avalon? We got another shot to her call. Sorry, Keith. going to be the northeast corner of Vernon and Long Beach for the supervisor request. Just on the northeast corner of Vernon and Long Beach. 1030, roger.
Any advice up here now stating that there is a gate that's open that is on the wall side. Two, come in.
Engine at the code 172, 330 East Ellis Avenue, Forest Street.
There's some going to get into for that, right?
Well, hello guys. Thanks for hanging out and staying with me. What an interesting night, right? I'm gonna call it. There's really not much more I can do. Go home, hide some Easter eggs, put out some baskets.
37, they're responding, code 3, they've been notified.
I guess now would be a good time to say goodbye.
L90, is there a supervisor?
Any questions or statements before I say goodbye?
L90, roger.
The food talk, that's an easy one. I'm trying to say it politely and not so smart-mouthy. There's a way I could say it smart-mouthy, but Amy Schumer did it best.
Are you looking for 13 L90?
Do you guys like food?
No. L90, she's at the hospital.
There's not a single person there that says no. So food is something that we all have in common. And when I say we all, I mean we all. Every human that exists has food in common. So out of the 139 people here, food is the one thing, and air is the one thing that we all have in common. So a lot of times, food will pop up as a topic due to the fact that we all have it in common.
1309, can I have any unit on Vernon, call them, phone, and see what they have going on, please?
Come on, man. You're killing me, Larry. I hate when it does that. Mathis, free air is the best kind of air you can get, or clean air.
Engine Squad 54, assault, 10511 South Atlantic Avenue.
All right, if there's no questions or no statements, I will be saying goodbye. Good night, guys. Happy Easter. I hope you guys have a great day. If you're going to church, say hi to Jesus. Say hi to Mary. Say hi to God, whoever it is you talk with. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your time with your family. Hopefully you get some good food. And thanks for everyone who donated. I appreciate it so much. Again, happy Easter and LOUDLABS. Oh, and keep the officer in your prayers.